Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to episode number 8, season number 8 for the New England Patriots 10-year dynasty. We are very close to wrapping things up here in New England, here in Foxborough, but we still have one thing missing for this series to be a success, and that is a Lombardi trophy. We do not have one in these 7 years that we've done so far, but I think we are right there on the cusp. We can feel it, we can taste it, we can unbelievably smell it. And it smells good. It smells like rose petals on the floor of a bathroom at a 7-Eleven hotel room. None of that makes sense, but you know what I'm talking about. You can smell that too, can't you? It smells like a championship. This year has to be the year, because if we get to episode 9, episode 10, that's when it gets to choke time. That's called choke time, coach. That's where we get a little dicey, a little bit nervous. The sweat starts dripping down everywhere. That's where we get into the intensity. Episode number 8 has to be the year we win the championship. Because if we go to episode number 9 or even episode number 10 without a championship, then I'm going to be a little bit scared. And I don't want to be scared. I want to be easy doing it. I want to be coasting in episode 9 and episode 10. And if we win a championship, we win a championship, but at least we've already had it. This one needs to be the one. I think we can do it. We've got the best team we've ever had. We've got the highest overalls we've ever had. We've got hopefully the simulation in our favor, because last episode we had the simulation in our favor. I don't know if that's going to be the same case for today. I hope that it is. I think that it will be, but you never really know with Madden simulation now, do you? I need this to be the championship. It has to be. So if you go to enjoy this video, hit that like button, subscribe channel, join the Juice Club. Let's go see if my premonition actually comes true, and this is the year we win the championship. So as always, we load in and we start with the draft class. Let's get that auto-generated draft class loaded. We are in 2032. Year number 8 is about to begin. Let's take a little peek-skis at this lineup. I mentioned in the intro this is the best lineup we've ever had, because it is. I mean, by far, this is the best team we've had. We brought in 2 dev trait rookies in the draft. We've got a great running back. We've obviously got a great quarterback. Number 1 quarterback in the country, in the league. I'm not playing college football. We got some great receivers. We've got a great defense. We need to win the championship. There's no ifs, ands, or booty cheeks about it. We've got a great scheme fit, at least on defense. We got a great scheme fit. We got about a 60% offensive scheme fit. We're still running Buffalo. We're still running Detroit, because I think these playbook combinations can get us to the promised land. We just have to hope that it actually does. So let's start simulating. Take it on Buffalo. It's not a team you want to face in week number 1, that's for sure. But we do get the win. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good start. What about taking on the Chiefs? We are going to have a tougher schedule because we played well last year. We get the win there. We are 2-0. The Bills are 0-2. We played them the first 3 weeks of the season. We played them twice, which is crazy. But we beat them twice because we're good. Oh my God, I can feel it. Oh my God, this is the year. Oh my God, my loins are burning. I hope your loins are burning too, because I can feel it. I can feel the power of a Super Bowl championship. We beat the Dolphins as well. Oh my God. Oh, I feel like I'm going to have a crash out like Ultimate Warrior right now. I'm going crazy. Oh, we beat the Seahawks as well. Okay. The simulation seems to be in our favor. The simulation seems to be in the Patriot favor. I think we found the right combination of playbooks as we beat the Chargers as well. Okay. All right. Okay. Things are going well. We beat the Jets. I think they had one win, but we still beat the Jets. Sometimes those are trap games for Madden, so things are looking up. Things are really looking up. We are undefeated at the halfway point. Can we stay undefeated? We do. We're not winning most of these games by a lot. We're kind of scraping by, but we are winning these games, and that's all that matters. We beat the Niners. We're 9-0. It's happening. It's happening. Show me the money. We beat the Browns as well. Okay, we are undefeated at week 11. Undefeated at week 11, ladies and gentlemen. Don't hit the panic button just yet. We are undefeated at week 11. X factor for the tight end. I mean, I'm the drafting god. I am a drafting god. I am a god at drafting. It's that simple. X factor tight end. This team is so good. It's just so good. Keep showing me wins. Keep showing me W's. Please. I beg you to show me a W, and they do show me a W against the Denver Broncos. Can we go undefeated? Can we have the perfect season? I think last season we got very, very close. Didn't we lose one game last year? We got unbelievably close to a perfect season, but we lost one game. This could be the year we get the perfect season. We are undefeated at week 15. It could happen. It could happen, boys. 13-0 with a few games left. The undefeated season is right there. We can feel it. I can touch it. Come on. Do not let me die right now. Undefeated still. 14-0. Come on, boys. Give me the perfect season. I want it. I'm fiending for it. No! We lose to Jacksonville. And the perfect season falls away for the second year in a row. Why do they do this to me? They build me up, and then they just rip my heart out. Oh, my God. Future of the franchise, what's that? Reveal a rookie's X Factor potential. I haven't done that yet? All right, whatever. I got a trophy for it. I feel like I've had an X Factor rookie that I've had before. Who cares? I got the trophy. I can't believe we not. Are we really going to go 16-1 again? Do not make me go 16-1 again. Is that 2 years in a row? Okay. We lost to the Raiders. The Raiders. Only by a point. We don't go 16-2 this time. Or 16-1 this time. We go 15-2. Which I guess is better than 16-1. Oh, why couldn't you just give me the perfect season? We obviously have the bye. We're the number one team in the AFC, but you couldn't give me that. You really couldn't give me the undefeated season. You had to give me 2 losses. All right, whatever. At least we had a 15-2. I'm complaining about 15-2 season, but it's because we were so close. We were so close. It could have happened. All right, stats on the year. I mean, Drake May is putting out historic numbers right now. 4,200 yards, 44 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I mean, these are fantastic. Travion in the Bills offense, he's in that James Cook role. He's going absolutely nuclear. 1,200 yards and 13 touchdowns, 4.6 per carry. 2 1,000-yard receivers, Kyle Williams, 1,100 yards and 10 touchdowns. 1,000 yards for Jared Atkins with 6 touchdowns. And then Hayden Sanborn must have been in that slot role getting 13 touchdowns. Nick Campbell puts up 9 touchdowns. Good for him. Spreading the ball, spreading the wealth. Jose Almas, if you had anybody else, if you took the bet for anybody else leading the team in tackles, you would have been wrong. He's led the team every single year he's been here. 147 tackles. Nick Lee was next. Tackle for loss leader was Cal Sharp. Have I been saying Carl Sharp? I don't remember. There's no R. It's just Cal. I don't know if I knew that. He also led the team in sacks with 18. He's arrived. He was a super low overall, but I knew that superstar dev was going to take hold and he was going to develop, and he has 18 sacks for him. Marcus Neal, the guy that we risked everything to re-sign, or I think we just franchise tagged him. I don't remember. We got him back for this year. He puts up 15 sacks. Pierman puts up 9.5. Interception numbers, Gonzalez has 3. Nick Lee has 2. And then 1 for a few other guys. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. We are ready to go. It is actually insane that we are here. We take on the Chargers. I mean, this doesn't get much crazier than what we're doing right now. That is for sure, because we have a chance to win a Super Bowl. It has to be now, and it has to be this season. The team has looked really, really good in the development department here. I mean, Will Campbell's developing like crazy. The offensive linemen are developing like crazy. The only thing I'm worried about for this season, if we aren't able to win a Super Bowl, I'm still worried about it even if we do win a Super Bowl this year. But the one thing I'm worried about is what happens if we can't re-sign some of these guys, because we are out of money. Like, we are the most out of money you could ever be. Think about the poorest people you know, and then like double that, because we have no money. We are legitimately broke. And so regardless of if we win a championship or not, I don't know how we keep this team together. There might be no chance that we can keep the team together. I don't know. But we do have to figure out if we're even going to play in the Super Bowl. So let's get through this divisional game against the LA Chargers. What's going to happen? Please do not give me a loss, Madden. Please do not give me a loss. Oh, okay. 28-16. We beat the Chargers, and now we take on the Raiders, who beat us earlier in the year, like the last game of the season, I think, right? So they do have a little bit of a one-up on us, but these games we jump into, so we can affect them and hopefully put them in our favor. But the Raiders, I mean, they got a 94 overall team with a 97 offense. This Raider team going crazy. No wonder they beat us earlier in the year. But this time, it's not going to happen. We're going to get the win. I think I figured out why the Vegas Raiders are as good as they are on offense, and they have Patrick Mahomes as their starting quarterback. Yes, Patrick Mahomes. This is 8 years into the future, I might add. So Patrick Mahomes being the starting quarterback still this late into the franchise is kind of insane, because he's 28, 29 years old in real life. And now we're 8 years even further than that. So he is an absolutely ancient quarterback in this league, but he's still an X factor. As I was choosing the teams and the team selection stuff for like the jerseys and everything, he still has an X factor. So he has not lost any steam or momentum, even his advanced age that he's at. He's got to be 36, 37 years old, something crazy like that. I didn't realize he was still in the league, but he is. As we try to pounce this into the end zone. 3rd and 1, Travion trying to do it. 10-7 we lead. Late in this game, Travion will get the first. Yes, they'll give him the first. That's another timeout call. There you can see Mahomes back there. That is their final timeout, but Travion was able to get the first down. That's huge. Because Travion's going to punch it in. 17-7 we lead, in theory. Okay, we got the extra point. Sometimes they don't make it. We do win the game. We are going to the Super Bowl. It has to be now. There's Mahomes. I still can't believe he's in the league. Let me take a look at the stats. I want to see how old Mahomes is. He's 15 years of experience. I don't think I can see his... I'd have to go to the roster, I think. I don't think I can see his actual age, but 15 years of experience is kind of crazy. We win the game, though. That's pretty massive, winning that game, because that gets us a trip to the Super Bowl where we cannot lose. We simply cannot lose. And you know what? It was a Raiders AFC Championship game that kind of sparked Tom Brady's dominance in real life. So maybe the Raiders AFC Championship game is how Drake May sparks his dominance. And you just saw in the top corner there that our man Drake May is the MVP. So as we take on the Washington Commanders, let me quickly take a look at Patrick Mahomes just real quick. How old is this man? He is 36 years old, still an X factor, still a 97 overall, up with morale. He's a 95 or 94 with the morale boost. He's a 97. That's insane, man. He's still good. He's still a very good player. Drake May wins the MVP, but can he win a Super Bowl to pair it? I really, really want this to be a win. It's Jaden Daniels versus Drake May. How fitting is it that 8 years deep into this franchise, two of the most promising young quarterbacks in real life are battling now for a Super Bowl as two of the best quarterbacks in this series? That's kind of funny. It's kind of, it's pretty much how you would expect it to go, right? Two of the best young quarterbacks in real life are now two of the best quarterbacks in this game. Makes sense. 3rd and 3, trying to win a Super Bowl against the Commanders. It's been a defensive battle, 7-7 in the 4th quarter. Hand off to Travion. He will not get the first down. He'll make it 4th and inches. And I'm actually going to jump in here and make sure that we don't punt this ball. I don't think the punt is the right idea. We're going to go with the unders. I think the unders is the best chance that we have of getting this first down, and we do. Sanborn with the first down. That puts us in amazing position because we can really drain this clock and maybe even score a touchdown. But we can really drain this clock. Travion gets right up the middle. That's a beautiful run from Travion. It might even be too good of a run because that doesn't allow us to run that much clock off. We got too close. We still get under 3 minutes, though. And this one probably takes us to the 2-minute warning. That's a good tackle. Only a gain of 1 on the run. We get very close to the 2-minute warning. We're going to have to run one more play here. Travion is heavily breathing. You can see him, and he gets rocked for a loss on that one. All right. That's not ideal. That takes us to the 2-minute. A first down would be electric. I don't think that's going to happen, but it is Akins. He gets the first down. The tackle got him the first down. I don't think he would have got it if the tackle would have been a little bit better. That tackle was bad, and it gets us the first down. Akins, or Atkins, whatever his name is, gets us the first, and they're going to start calling timeouts, I would assume, and there's the first. Wow, Dan Campbell still the head coach of the Commanders. You don't usually see that. Usually they AI teams or the CPU teams fire their coaches religiously. Henderson stopped again. I don't really want to kick a field goal here. I would really prefer a touchdown, but the Commanders are really not letting me run the football. It's going to be dropped by Sanborn, and they're going to keep one of their timeouts. I threw that a little too quickly, I think. I threw that a little too quickly. But I am going to drill the field goal. We'll go up 10-7 with 1:10. Unfortunately, they did keep their timeout because they didn't complete pass. I probably should have just ran it one more time. We send that away. I mean, this has got to be the stop. It's got to be. They got a minute to go and a timeout. Here comes Jaden Daniels. All they need is a field goal to tie or a touchdown to take the lead and win the Super Bowl. We'll see what they go for. How aggressive they get. But Jaden Daniels is electric. That's a nice tackle. Good job. Clock's going to run regardless because it's not college, so it's going to run regardless of if they get the first down or not. 54 seconds left. That's a good play. They're getting a little bit too close for my liking here. Getting a little bit too close to midfield. Are they going to call spike? They do call spike because they're trying to save that timeout for the field goal attempt. Come on, a sack here would be unbelievable. We're not going to get on this play. That's a really good throw. It's close to midfield, but they call their timeout. Oh my God. They got the first down. They called the timeout. We might be able to make them run out of time here. Calling that timeout's kind of crazy. Daniels checks it down. He's in field goal range, but they are out of timeouts. They need to spike it, I would assume, and they're probably going to spike it right here. But that's going to make it a 3rd and 1. They're not going to kick the field goal here. If they don't get the first down here, then they're in danger. They're going to lose the game because they can't spike it, obviously. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, they're going to go for it. Or they're going to kick the field goal. What are they doing? They have 18 seconds left. You got to try to score a touchdown to win the Super Bowl, right? They're going to go for the field goal. It's up and good. But you had 18 seconds left. You got to try at least one play to the end zone, right? You're at the, what were they at, the 15 or something like that? Whatever they were at. How do you not kick the field goal there? Or how do you not go for it? And at least attempt to throw a touchdown. I mean, this is the Super Bowl. And they gave us 15 seconds and 3 timeouts. But I might only need one play. Sanborn down the field. Sanborn's in field goal range. 8 seconds left, and Sanborn might have just won us the Super Bowl. Sanborn might have just won us the Super Bowl. All I'm going to do is line it up a little bit more. Jones has it. He's going down. We're going to call the timeout right there with 2 seconds left. 30 yards. Sanborn wins us the Super Bowl. I can't believe it. We've accomplished our dream. The New England Patriots are back on top of the football world. Oh, man, I hope I can see another one of these in my lifetime, man. Oh, I had such a good run being a Patriots fan in the 2000s and 2010s, but it's been a rough 5 or 6 years. But it's looking up. And in this series, it's all the way up. Drake May is MVP of the league and Super Bowl champion. And we still got 2 years left. Oh, we did it. We actually did it. Now, obviously, this 10-year series has not been as successful as some of my previous ones. But hey, at least it's not a failure. We have won a Super Bowl, which is the one goal that I have in these 10-year series. You have to win at least one Super Bowl for it to not be considered a failure. And we've done that now with 2 years to spare. So now the next 2 episodes, we can kind of go on cruise control and maybe win a second one. Maybe not, but it's not the end of the world if we don't because we've gotten it now. Oh, that takes a huge monkey off my back, man. I feel like Steve Young when he won his first Super Bowl after Joe Montana. I take that monkey off the back, man. Feels so good. All right, well, here we go. It's time for the offseason. Although I am curious about who won the Super Bowl MVP. And it is Drake May. So not only does he go MVP of the league, he also gets Super Bowl MVP. And Mike Vrabel wins Coach of the Year. Mark McDougal, wide receiver for the Panthers. And Jared Verse are the Players of the Year. But we are Super Bowl champions, man. Tank Dell is retiring. Justin Jefferson's retiring. Some insane big-time wide receiver names calling it a career. Tank Dell's crazy. Any dev trade upgrades for the boys as we move into the offseason here? Doesn't look like it. We already knew that tight end had X factor. It looks like everybody else is the same, but now they're all a little bit richer because they all got a little Super Bowl ring on their finger. You love to see it, man. Let's get to the off-season portion of the video. Oh, man, we needed that Super Bowl win. We've got $6 million. We're actually not negative. Marcus Neal, AJ Lloyd. We have an option on him, thankfully. Nick Lee, Rob Spade. We can accept the option on Jared Atkins. Jared Wilson. Oh, no. There's some big-time names here. I'm going to have to go restructure. I'm going to have to restructure. That's what we've come to at this point. We have too many good players that need too much money. We need to restructure some contracts. So let's get to that team salary thing, and let's restructure as many contracts as physically possible. We can't do Drake May or Christian Gonzalez, but we can do Will Campbell. We can do Jose Almas. We can do Julian Johnson. Travion we can't do. Kyle Williams we can't do. None of these guys we can do, but we can do Jared. Oh, we can't do Jared. Okay, we just did that. Borealis we can do, but it's not going to mean much. That's probably all that we can do, especially it kind of hurts that we can't do Drake Mays. That gets us $21 million. How do we make this work? Thankfully, Marcus Neal's not that expensive. It's going to take all of our money, but he's not that expensive. We do need Marcus Neal back. So let me get Marcus Neal back. He's going to return to the team. That leaves us with about $3 million, $4 million. And we need all of these guys back. Oh, no. How do I get everybody back? I can franchise tag one of them, and it's probably going to have to be Nick Lee, who I franchise tag. I don't really want to keep trading guys, but that's probably what I have to do. I'm going to have to trade Rob Spade, I think. It sucks. That sucks, but I can't pay him. I don't have any more structured. I can't restructure anybody else, so I gotta trade him. But I'd prefer to trade him for a Sam linebacker of similar or equal value, but somebody that's got a little bit of a contract on him, like maybe Morgan Redman. Oh, you're gonna do this. You are going to do this, Chicago. We have the 4th overall pick, by the way. You are going to accomplish this. And I might as well trade away a 2nd round pick in 2035 because I don't think we're going to 2035. So I don't need any of these old draft picks, do I? I also probably don't need a 5th round pick in 2034. You gotta be jerking me right now. Just give me the trade, please. Oh my God. Are we really nickel and diamond right now? You're really nickel and diamond me. Trade accepted. We grabbed ourselves a guy on a 3-year contract. And then Jared Wilson has to get got, unfortunately. I wanted Jared Wilson to stay around the entire rebuild, the entire 10 years, but I just simply can't pay him. And I'm not going to use my franchise tag on a 30-year-old right tackle. So it would be nice to keep him around for the entirety of the rebuild, the entirety of the 10 years. Be a nice little story. But I simply can't have him on the team anymore because I just can't pay him. It really do suck. Because we're going to have Will Campbell for the entirety of the video, the 10 years, but not having his running mate is kind of annoying. 2 years on Phillip Higgins, I might as well just try to do that. Oh, never mind, the Raiders have no money. So that's off the table. Who is a guy I can take from you? Bryce Frost is probably the guy that I should get. I can't go for Cassidy. He's way too expensive. I can't do Ben Martinez. He's also too expensive. And the Broncos have no money. I could try to do Jimmy Haynes, but he's also 19.5. All these right tackles seem to have hit their second contracts. A little bit bad for us, though. Nathan Benson I could probably do, but the Eagles have no money. Never mind. Nobody's got any cap room. I could do Brian Davidson. That might not be a bad idea. We are losing a lot in, like, overall, but we do have... We've got 2 good centers, so that's good. We've got Perez and Lloyd. You probably don't need that good of a right tackle. One of those guys, either the center or the right tackle, could move to guard and be totally fine. So I might just do this. Maybe I can throw in like an extra draft pick or something. Because I could use like a 2nd round pick or something. Oh, maybe not. Okay, just straight up. Wow. Jared Wilson for Brian Davidson straight up. They don't like it at all. I thought we could do this pretty easily. I was wrong. I'll give you Tevin Jones because you need a running back. They don't like that either. I'm not going to give you a 1st round pick for this right tackle. That's probably not going to do anything. So, you know what? I'll just find somebody else then. I'll just find another right tackle. I thought that you'd be wanting a 30-year-old, 85 overall right tackle. I guess not. I guess I was wrong. But now I might have to lower my expectation of what I'm going to get back because if I can't get a 77, I don't know what I'm going to be able to get. Maybe give me Bryce Frost. All right, that's a little bit more like they're willing to talk to us a little bit. But maybe not so much. What's the value on Jared Wilson? It's not a whole lot. You know what? I'm going to accept one of these trades because I'm not going to get anything clearly that good. So I'll probably just I could grab this 81 overall right edge. That might be pretty decent. Although there is a free safety with superstar dev. Do I need a free? I don't think I need a free safety, right? I have Jake Harris, who's an X factor, so I don't necessarily need a free safety, but what if we don't bring him back? Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea. You know what? Let's just get Marvin Harris. Because in case I don't bring him back, at least we have a backup option in Marvin Harris. Jake Harris and Marvin Harris. Maybe they're brothers. But Jake Harris is 30 years old. He's an X Factor, and he's on the last year of his contract. So maybe we could do something with that. Jared Lewis, I think I have to trade, unfortunately. And he's a D tackle. I'm going to lose. I don't have that many D tackles to begin with. Can I maybe get him? Oh, I can't afford him. All right, I might have to trade. Maybe I have to package him and Farmer for another D tackle, because I do need a D tackle. There's no trade packages for just him alone. But I'm going to lose Farmer and Lewis. Right now I have Pierman and Albert and Cleary. So maybe I don't need a D tackle then. I guess I thought I needed more D tackles than I actually... Or I thought I didn't have as many D tackles as I had. So these 2 D tackles are only good enough to get me Robert Wall, which is kind of crazy. They can't even get me like a 3rd round pick or something from this year. They can't give me. Okay, they got me a 3rd round pick. So we have an extra pick, I guess. Whoop-de-doo. All right, so that's pretty much everything that I'm going to try to do. I know Demarius Smith is cool, but it's whatever. Let's try to franchise tag Nick Lee. So we'll go out of that. And then we'll go in here and franchise tag $29.4 million. It's a very expensive contract, but it's what we had to do. Okay, so we were able to bring back everybody that I wanted, except for Jared Wilson. I would have liked to have him back, but can't win them all. Can't win them all. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Now, let me make sure that the right tackle position is taken care of. Who do they have playing right tackle right now? Generate the best lineup. They've got Tucker going over there. One of these guys can surely go over there. Johnson can, in fact, go over there. So let me just move him to right tackle. Julian Johnson can play. He's 6'4", 316. He can play right tackle. So let me move him to right tackle. We already have a center that can take over and is already pretty good. So let's just do that. Generate the best lineup. And perfect. So unfortunately, Jared Wilson did have to leave. But we were able to replace him with a guy that we already had on the team. And we were able to get a backup free safety that in case we don't end up signing the X Factor guy. Tua just signed with the Bills, by the way. Tua's still in the league. 8 years into the future. And he just signed with the Buffalo Bills. Kind of crazy. We have the 4th overall pick. I don't know what we're going to do with the 4th overall pick, but we have it. Marco Weber is available. There's a corner that's good. There's also an edge rusher that's good. I might want to grab myself an extra corner. So let's scout some corners and see if there's anybody that's pretty sick nasty. Let's confirm those guys. And then advance to the draft and see what's cooking good looking. Scout the players. Mock draft number 5 has Marco Weber going number 1 overall, which is kind of crazy. They have us taking Rashard Price. I don't remember how we got the 4th overall pick. It must have been, obviously it was some sort of trade, but I don't remember how we got it, who the trade was to get him. Marquise Hayward is a top 5 talent who's below us. Well, I think we just found our pick. I think we just found our 4th overall pick. Let's skip ahead to the pick. And let's take the big dog, top 5 guy, Marquise Hayward. 6'1" out of USC. He's got great speed. And he has A-man, or A-press, A-zone, B-man. He is our draft pick at 4 overall. He's number 3 in true value. And he's got hidden dev, as you would expect. Big W's in the chat. But now we don't have another pick until the 3rd round, which is the pick that we traded for just recently. So I guess we'll use it. There's got to be somebody good left. There's a couple D tackles that are 2 to 3. There's a 6'5" D tackle, DeAndre Waddle, with a finesse moves and elite speed. Welcome to New England. Number 69 in true value. Nice. And that's going to be our draft because we have we have another 3rd round pick. Never mind. I was going to say because we have a 6th round pick, but we have another 3rd round pick. Is there another D tackle? Because I just traded those D tackles. Might as well grab the other one. We just replaced both those D tackles right there. Number 57 in true value. That's how you do it. That's how you flip assets and get studs. So we draft 3 stud players, including a top 5 true talent player at corner. You can never have too many corners. How good are those players, though? Show me the money. 80 overall for Marquise Hayward. 72 and 73 for the D tackles. Good news, you don't have to play right away. And then they took a couple of jabronis with the last couple picks. Best players in the class was Chandler Keys, Mike linebacker, 81 overall. And then we got the tied for the second with Quinn McCarthy, who is a quarterback. So, W's. W's as we end season 8. We are the defending champions going into season number 9 next episode. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the squad, from the boys. We didn't lose that much talent. We lost one right tackle, but arguably got better at right tackle. We've still got the entire offense, including our quarterback. The defense looks unchanged, except for D tackle looks a little different, but still the same. I mean, we are about as good as you can be. So I fear another Super Bowl is in our future, but that's going to be the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.